All right. Let's keep going with some Legos, shall we? I'm just gonna keep on trucking here. Let's see. Last time we went ahead and finished the T-Rex. So I think I'm going to well, let's just go ahead and do the Pteranodon. I'm going to see if we can knock out both of these other two today. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so this is the first book, apparently. I'm guessing from the fact that it's showing me the stuff. You know what? Let's just do it in reverse order. Let's go ahead and do the Pteranodon last. Just to be contrary. Some fun stuff about the people who submitted the designs. Cool. I will read that on my own time. Don't know why. English, French, Spanish. Good grief. Okay. Okay, so let's just start off easy with the joke. Yo, see ya. Thanks for joining me. Oh, I'm gonna take my sweatshirt off, actually. Just so it's not obtrusive. Alright. We're just getting started here, so we'll just do some chill Lego building. See how much. Make sure I can try and stay on stay on camera. Let's see. First things first, this little skeleton dude needs legs. Legs for the skeleton man. Mr. Skellebones. Back to this conundrum of all the white. Trying to differentiate things. Let's see. Let's see here. No. Just gonna randomly pop into accents every once in a while. Possibly. Who knows? Am I coming through well enough? Do I need to talk louder? I just want to make sure that y'all can hear me. Let's see. Boy, struggling to find much of anything. You want me to talk louder? Okay, I can do that. Not a problem. Here, I'll boost the gain slightly too. Is that better? Alright. Found one leg. Okay. Oh, and I found an arm. And the other arm. So we're making some progress on this guy. Slowly but surely. Alright. That's better. Good. Alright, let's see if we can find this other foot. And then his head. Because it won't do to be without a head. It's not a way to get ahead in life. And of course, here's his head. And his hat, because why not? Alright, put him off to the side for just a moment while we put together his stand. Okay, let's see here. Finding all the pieces except for the one I want, because that's how this works. There we go. Alright, now if I can remember where I put the sticker sheet, that would be fantastic. And I did. Haha! Steady. Steady. There. Lego Sapiens. Ha ha ha. Very clever. Very droll. Alright. And that takes care of Mr. Skeleton Man. So now we move on to the Triceratops. Beginning, of course, with his pedestal. Oops. Skipped a step. There we go. There we go. All right. So have things been going well? I hope. My feed so I can see it a little better. And actually I made it worse. Oh well. I'll fix it in just a minute. Oh, I did that backwards. Let's go like that. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. So I'm just enjoying a nice, quiet afternoon. Kids are with the grandparents for a few hours. So I thought I'd go ahead and knock this out, because this has been sitting on my desk for a few days. Kind of busy. I've been busy looking for work. Nothing's so far. I had an interview couple weeks ago, but still waiting to hear back from that. But hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh. Alright, hopefully that comes back here. Let's see, there we go. Okay, I think we're back online now. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's just make sure here. I think we're back on. So I think the stream should be back up. Let's hope it keeps up, because it looks like my dropping a lot of frames. A lot of frames. Oof. You know what? I'm gonna close Chrome and see if that helps. I'm literally dropping more frames than I'm streaming. I'm gonna stop for a moment and try this again. Okay. Hopefully everything is back up. Okay, I got a thumbs up from Sia, so good. All right. So where was I? So yeah, I've just been trying to find a job. Got a few applications. Got quite a few applications in. I've had a couple of interviews, but haven't heard anything recently. Waiting to hear back on my latest interview. Hopefully I'll find out something this next week. As for anything else going on, I spent most of last week recovering from an operation that I had. Luckily, Aaron was kind enough to take care of me for an entire weekend while the boys were with their grandparents for that weekend. I spent almost 48 hours just laid up on the couch. Okay. Okay. Yikes. Yeah. It's okay. It was a voluntary procedure. Nothing serious. At least nothing seriously wrong. Just I needed to spend a couple of days recovering. But luckily, I had grandparents willing to watch the kids for a weekend, and a wife willing to take care of me for a weekend. So, all's good. All is well. I'm just plugging along here, so to speak. Just building the pedestal for the Triceratops. What about you, Sia? What have you been busy with? All right. Once again, I am impressed at the way that they simulate let's see. Sorry, lost my train of thought. I like the way they simulate different kinds of bones using different pieces. It's rather clever. And some of the combinations they use are actually kind of unexpected, it feels like. All right. So he has feet. And then they work to hide everything else inside the pedestal, which is kind of cool. So now let's work on the forelimbs. I have a distinct feeling this is going to take a lot less time than the T-Rex did. The T-Rex took me 2 separate streams and a total of 3 hours to finish. One stream was just the head and tail. It was quite a bit of work. But he was the largest of the 3, I believe, most pieces, and the most complex, probably. Certainly the most certainly once I've got working on slag. Yes, Randall, I am working on the trike. The Triceratops. See, with overtime, fractured road company stuff, commissions, studying new career paths, writing stuff. Wow, you are busy. I do not envy you. But I'm glad, at least from what I've understood, I'm glad Fractured Rogue seems to be doing okay, doing well. I'm very glad for you. All right. All right, let's see. So there we go. That's the base of it's the foundation of the Triceratops all done. At the moment. There we go. Yeah, and we're nice and centered on just the camera a little bit. There we go. Just want to make sure you guys have the right view, because it wouldn't do any good to not be able to see anything, wouldn't it? I'm sure you'd rather see the work in progress rather than just the pile of Legos on the ground. I did that backwards. Of course I did. Why would I do anything different? Let's see. see here. Come on. Not sure why this isn't wanting to go in. There we go. That was a lot more work than it was supposed to be. That's all good. Now let's do this front leg. I'm going to move this. I'm sorry, just a moment. Making some minor adjustments. There we go. Now I can see the chat while I'm working without having to look to the side. So we can have better conversation. All right. I had a strange dream last night that my former boss offered to rehire me, but not for his team. I don't know why well, probably because I've been looking for work, but it was a strange dream nonetheless. One of many. Alright, so we're going to move on from his legs, having done his right side, and now we're going to, looks like, build his torso. So we'll just put that to the side for now. So like I was saying, this should be a lot faster than the T-Rex, both because it's smaller and there's a lot fewer pieces to sort through, I think. Still a decent number, but not nearly as extensive. See, normally these are like for wheels with Technic pieces, but today it's going to be a hip bone. How cool is that? It can be hard to talk for a long time on stream of consciousness. Oh, I had some good news this week that happened to me. I'm finally getting a professional evaluation to see if I fall on the autism spectrum. So I began that process this week. It's going to be a long process, but with many sessions. But hopefully by the end of it, I will understand myself a lot better and be able to explain why I am the way I am. So I'm really excited to oh, I'm sorry, didn't mean to get super quiet. Sorry, I'm getting professional evaluation for the autism spectrum. I wonder why I'm so quiet. Huh. Oh well. So it's going to be a long process to go through the evaluation. But by the end of it, I'm hoping I will have a much better understanding of myself and be able to explain myself and know what kind of help I can get. So this has been a long time coming. Just had a friend finish their evaluation for that. Helped him getting that official. Yes. If nothing else, one, I will know myself, and I will know myself better, and I will know what kind of accommodations I need from people. I will also be able to communicate that with potential employers and get like legally required.
Will be legally required to be able to obtain those.
Yes, I don't know if you heard Aaron in the background. It will be legally required of employers to help me accommodate. Not to mention, it will be really good to know for the kids, because if they are also on the spectrum, we want to know that so we can try and give them accommodate for them earlier in their lives than I had to deal with. So I'm really happy to get that ball rolling. And I will keep my friends apprised of that information, of my status on that. And of course, any job prospects that come up, or anything else like that. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying these streams. I'm kind of enjoying doing them. I don't get opportunities to build Lego sets very often these days, just because I don't take the opportunity to buy them. And the really cool ones are really expensive, but there are some really, really cool ones that I would love to get. But I'd love through the process. If you need someone to talk through that process in another country, and you can connect me with him. That would be really cool, actually. Yeah, I know a couple of other people who've gone through that process, and who are themselves, or who are on the spectrum, either officially diagnosed or self-diagnosed, which is totally valid. Especially in adults, it's completely acceptable to be self-diagnosed, but you don't get the you can't provide a document saying, "Here, accommodate me," as much. But yeah, so that'd be really cool if you could put me in touch with him. Thanks. Let's see. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these chill Lego streams. If you guys enjoy them, I might put some more effort into getting some new Lego sets once I have a job, so I can pay for them, and then we can maybe make this kind of a regular thing, because I think that would be fun. So I enjoy working on Legos and chatting, if not with my friends, then at my friends. And yeah, it's just nice and relaxing. So now we're making the Triceratops spine, apparently. Let's see, what's some other stuff that I'm working on? Or that I'm looking forward to. Oh, I'm going to start doing a couple more, or I'm going to start hosting streams for Erin. She's going to start streaming some games on my channel here in the near future, probably, because she wants to stream for our friends, but she doesn't necessarily want to run her own channel, which is totally fine. I totally get it. She'd rather drive the traffic to me. So now we're making a rib cage. The biggest challenge that I've found so far with the rib cage is getting them lined up in a way that looks at least semi-realistic. It may or may not matter, but that is... it matters to me. Cassia says, ooh, at the prospect of you streaming, by the way.
Thanks.
At least I assume that's what she's oohing about. Alrighty. Yeah, I am doing both sides here. So let's see. So those are the big things that have been going on in our household. Nothing too crazy. But, you know, we're keeping it real. Occurs to me that I can use the gray piece here as kind of a guideline for the ribs. That's probably by design. Sadly, I couldn't do that with the T-Rex. But look at that. That looks like a nice chest. Cool. And so we'll bring the base back in. And attach, like so. Haha! Now we have a torso. And now he needs legs, or his other legs. All right. I'm just moving right along here. None of these 10 minutes of searching for one piece because it's just a sea of white to me. At least not yet. Alrighty. Left forelimb. Let's see, what else has been going on in our lives? You required me to make a happy little tree. Well, I did make a joke on one of my last streams about doing a Bob Ross impersonation as I did this. And I believe I made the same joke when I came up with the idea of doing this stream today. I had that same idea. See, Cal says he's good to talk to me if I want. Dump you two in a Discord chat together, connect with whenever I want. You're in Belgium, so he goes to bed in about an hour. Or if you message in the evening, don't hear back till the next day. Okay, that's totally cool. That's actually really cool that, you know, somebody in Belgium who has gone through this process. I can kind of compare notes with him. It'd be interesting to compare notes with him about how the process differs from country to country. Especially given the state of mental health care in the United States versus in the European Union. But let's not go into politics, shall we? That would just be... Oh, you play D&D together. That's cool. Always fun. Let's see. So I'm not looking for a white piece. I am looking for a tan piece now. This is a challenge. I'm just hoping I didn't, knock it onto the floor at some point or another. because I'm just looking for another one of these pieces right here. Let's see. Randall, you want to know if the Terracon cliff jumper should go on the bot or the con shelf? That's a good question. I would vote Decepticon. Since he is technically a Decepticon creation. Let's see. Excuse me just a moment while I check under my desk for the missing piece. Howdy, Vatasia. Alright. Well, I didn't find that piece down under my desk. I found a different small piece, but not the one I'm looking for. Which is a bit of a problem. Going to cause some severe stability issues. Well, this is a problem. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Just have no idea where. Excuse me for bumping the camera a couple times. Ah, here it is. It rolled under my lamp, next to my lamp. There we go. Crisis averted, folks. We're all good. And there we go. All right. And we've got 4 legs. Just as a quadruped should have. Yes. Hey, Lady Indigo. Dinos. Dinos indeed. Let's see. All right. So let's see here. We got that. Oh, now we're going to finish the pedestal. Hiding all of these multicolored pieces behind a screen of black.
Yeah, why do they do that when there's no reason that they need to be colored?
I'd say if you heard in the background, Aaron asked if why they need to be colored if they're just going to be covered up. And my answer is just I have no idea. I would say that it was to make them easier to find, so they're easier to tell apart from other pieces. Yeah, maybe, but all the other pieces are white anyway, or white, gray, or tan, so they don't seem to be all that worried about telling the pieces apart. To be completely blunt. But maybe I'm...
It makes sense with Logan's 3-in-1s because you might need a color for a different one.
Maybe
but like,
it's cheaper somehow.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Alright. So now let's give him some front feet. Cheaper somehow? Maybe. Or, who knows? Just because they... Maybe they did want you to be able to find those pieces since they're the base. Just run the mold without swapping color. Yeah. It could totally be an economics thing. I forget how Legos are molded. It doesn't seem to be injection molding because there's no... Well, I guess there are sprue marks sometimes. See, he's got a Fracture Rogue meeting. Have fun. Okay. See ya. See ya. See ya. That sounded weird to say, but fun. See ya. See ya. Okie dokie. All right. There we go. Now let's see what we got here. We're gonna... And there we have a foot. That goes Ta-da! And now we do the same on the other side. Da-da-da-da-dee. Let's see here. Just going bit by bit. All right. Now we have 2 feet. Well, 4 feet. And now we make the plaque. For Triceratops horridus. Which is an interesting species name, I think. Because I'm not so sure what's so horrid about a Triceratops. The little plaque, yes. They all have little plaques. I'll show them off when I'm done. Alright, so now let's beef out these legs, so to speak. Cover up the fact that they're made of Technic. Yeah, based on how fast this Triceratops is going, which is much faster than the T-Rex did, I'm going to guess that the Pteranodon, which is the last of the fossils that I'm making, and the primary reason that I don't refer to this entirely as a dinosaur set, because it's not a dinosaur, which I've yet to convince our 5-year-old of, unfortunately. But it is what it is.
To be fair, Dinosaur Train is about a bunch of pteranodons. It's the one issue with that show.
Fair. Although Dinosaur Train actually does at times make a point of noting that they are themselves not dinosaurs. But
So we just have to make him watch the Not a Dinosaur episode multiple times.
yes.
Because they do address that.
In any case,
That's not a dinosaur. That's not a dinosaur.
my last fossil specimen is the Pteranodon. We'll say it that way. And it will be significantly faster, I think, simply because I won't have nearly as much searching to do through all the pieces. Because in spite of the fact that they very clearly had specific bags for each of the parts of each dinosaur, and the Pteranodon itself only takes up one bag entirely. I refuse to do that. I refuse to kowtow to their demands and pour them all into a pile. Because I'm a rebel. But also the bags help. Yes, they do, but I grew up not having the bags, so I am an old man shaking fist at cloud and refuse to change.
He would like the bags to get off his lawn.
Alright, and now the leg bones kind of look like leg bones. Neat. Now this wheel well is going to turn into a hip. Yep. Use them for the bigger sets, and that's totally valid. I myself refuse to do it. But, you know, who am I to judge how you do it? There's the Disneyland train set, which is still too damn expensive. Yes. Yes. But so cool. I'm pretty sure Aaron would like to make the Cinderella Castle.
Yep.
Which I can't blame her for, because that is an awesome looking set. I would have loved the Ghostbusters Firehouse, but also the Millennium Falcon, or the Star Destroyer. And I feel semi-obligated to find some way to get a hold of the NES and TV set, because that looks awesome. Okay. Now we're moving on to the neck, I think. Neck and head. There we are. See, this is cool. You use a hinged piece to make this angled part. That's really unique. Let's see here. Go look for a dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV. Enjoy. I tried to see if I could download it for free on the PlayStation, but I still wasn't able to do it because I can't get set up with the game yet until they fix their server issues. I know, right? It's so sad because I really want to. I do actually want to play it. The most challenging part of the game is downloading it. Yeah. Especially right now. In case anyone ever wondered if it is possible to be too successful, Square Enix proved that the answer is yes. Yes, it is. Oh, we're not doing the head, we're doing the butt. That was his pelvis. Speaking of watching football, like updates or saving it for later. If you want to give me every once in a while updates, that's fine. Obviously, this first game today is not the one that I'm super invested in. Other than that, I always want Tom Brady to lose.
Woo! Go whoever's against Tom Brady.
But I'm not super concerned right now. (17-3) Rams, and the Bucks just missed a field goal, so cackling with Schadenfreude. Yes. Yes. That's exactly what I want to hear. Go Rams. Let's just have all of the favorites lose today. Because the Chiefs are considered, at least according to ESPN, are considered to be slim underdogs against the Bills. And I think it would just be hilarious if all of the teams that end up in the finals are the underdogs from this round. I just hope the Rams game doesn't go like the games yesterday went. Vegas has us 2.5 point favorites, but given home game is worth 3 points, we are slight dogs on a neutral site. Yes. So basically, I want upsets aside from the Chiefs. But enough football talk. We're working on Legos.
Priorities.
So I'm just doing a collar for at this point. It's the shoulder girdle. Not the shoulder girdle, the clavicles.
No, you called it a shoulder girdle. We're going with that.
That's a different part.
That's an actual body part name?
Yeah.
Shoulder girdle?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where your socket goes in. And now we're going to work on the tail. So let's see. All right, that's one segment. Let's see here. Nope, that's not it. I like that the booklet has a nice little check to make sure you're using the right piece for this one. It amuses me. But it's helpful. So. Especially because the only pieces I'm seeing are the ones that I don't need. There we are. And ta-da. These are very cleverly getting smaller and smaller, as you would expect. And then onto each of those, on the bottom, we attach one of these. To simulate the bottom of the caudal or tail vertebrae. I just have to make sure I can find all of the pieces that I need. There's 2. Alright. Looking very carefully for the last one of those. The last one of these pieces. Oh, there it is. There we go. And there we go. And that's the tail almost all done. We finish off okay, I just saw one. There it is. With this piece. And yeah. Here. A tail. Which then we attach thusly. And, you know, just as you see fit. All right, and now we'll form the head. Because obligatory Voltron reference. This is already looking pretty cool. Let's see here. And nope, that's the wrong piece. Excuse me while I hydrate. There we go. I screwed that up. That's not how that goes. Helps if I actually look at the directions instead of just assuming I know what I'm doing. Never a good assumption to make. Especially where Legos are concerned. It's one wrong step and whole build goes out the window. And you have to start over. Or, you know, go back to where that one step was. Start over from there. Yeah, this pile is getting significantly smaller. And that's a good thing. I'm wondering what this piece is for. I'm sure I'll find out very shortly. Alright. Ah, here we go. Now we will find out what that piece was for. And the answer is for attaching the eyes, the orbits. Okay. One side. And there's the other side. There. Now he's got eyes. Cute little eyes. Okay. Now this part looks complex. But this will form his snout, complete with the horn. It looks like. interesting little detail I never noticed before on the piece. Interesting how it had me do that sideways. Because this whole assembly goes on like that, which is very clever. Nifty. Now we're going to do the frill. One of the most iconic parts of the Triceratops. Or rather, of any of Ceratopsian, not just the Triceratops. Triceratops just happens to be the best known. And is probably the dinosaur that our children have the most toys of. Now I think about it. That or T-Rex. But it makes me very glad that both boys love dinosaurs. It warms this this paleontologist's heart. Especially to listen to the 2-year-old do his dinosaur roars. Completely unbidden. Because it's quite adorable. All right. Here. Now we've got a nice solid bony frill. So now we attach that back here. How cool is that? All right, now we've got the in addition to the rostral or nose cone or nose horn, now we have the two brow horns, and it looks like a Triceratops. Cool. Now we need to work on a lower jaw, which won't take long at all. And then I think the Triceratops will be all done. So we'll move on to the Pteranodon and go ahead and finish the set. Hooray! That's a cool way to do his lower jaw. Which attaches thusly. And now he's got a head. And we'll just attach that. So, there. Two down. Looking good, if I do say so myself. All right. That's two down, one to go. Move the books out of the way. Move Triceratops out of the way. And we'll start work on Pteranodon. Which we start with our little museum curator guy. I'd call him a paleontologist, but he looks kind of stiff. But I've met paleontologists who look like this, so I guess he is a paleontologist. Cute. Just stick him back there. Alright, this kind of annoys me. So, it looks to me like a bunch of the pieces, quote, pieces, unquote, of this set, I mean, really just kind of a handful, but enough that it bothers me, are really just tools that go into this box. There's a page with a bone on it. Because so many paleontology books I know have just a picture of a bone. That was sarcasm in case you didn't realize it. If he's a paleontologist, where's his fossilized raptor claw used to scare young children? Yes. Jurassic Park. Great movie. A little iffy on paleontology, if I'm honest.
You mean a major Hollywood blockbuster has inaccurate science? What?
Yeah, look at all these tools that are just... Each of these counts as a piece, I'm pretty sure. And they just kind of sit there. I'm not even sure why he's got a socket wrench or an oil can. Or that wrench. A tire iron? None of those are useful paleontology tools. That's really irritating to me. Anyway. Get off my soapbox for a minute. They were in the mold. Yeah, okay. They just went, oh, tools. Just give them generic tools. Never mind the fact that most of them seem more destructive than constructive when it comes to fossils. Alright, and the last label. It's crooked. Shoot. Can I fix it?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, I think that's better. No, it's not. Oh, this is going to bother me. I always use a wrench when digging up bones, not sure. I could see an argument for the screwdriver being, like, actually a chisel or something. But, yeah, a socket wrench. There you lose me. Oh well. Anyway. Like I said, enough of my ranting and raving. So the Pteranodon comes with a little flight stand. That's cool. I like this. So for the T-Rex, it showed bits for or what part of the T-Rex you were making. For the Triceratops, it goes, okay, you're going to build the torso, then the head and the tail. Or the tail and the head. Pteranodon, it's just the Pteranodon. It's just that small. Which, to be fair, he needed to be. Because flight. Wow, even with this few pieces, I'm occasionally overlooking some.
Alec, are you saved?
Just return. It's fine. I haven't done it. Alright. You know what? I'm going to move the... To be fair, about what? I'm just going to move the camera a little bit so you can just see the pile that I'm working with now. How tiny it actually is. That split second when you drop a piece and go, wait, where did that go? It's a tail. Cute. And accurate. All right. Here. 2 legs. An interesting thing about the Pteranodon is it was first found in western Kansas, near Hutchinson. No, sorry, Hayes. Not Hutchinson. Not anywhere near Hutchinson. Hayes. Okay. This is by far the easiest of these guys to build. Oh, now we're going to work on the wings. Oops, that was wrong. That's what I wanted. Technic wings. Now it's worth noting, this does not include the rest of the hand. Because believe it or not, this is in fact a hand. The Pteranodon's wings were formed out of their pinkies. Very long pinkies. And then they had 3 other fingers that went kind of at the crook of the wing, right here. There. And now we'll just socket those in. Like so. Oh, now we make his claws. That's cute. Okay. I take my complaint back. All right. Now we finish up with the head. Actually, the neck first. Naturally. Now we'll do the head. I'm going to go ahead and... No, oh wait. Set the body aside for the moment. keep getting paranoid that I'm missing a piece and that it fell on the floor or something. Only to discover that it's just on its side or something and I'm not noticing it. Which I suppose is a much better scenario. Alrighty. On the home stretch here, folks. Got the head crest, for which Pteranodon is known. When I say on the home stretch, I mean we're basically done. I think all of these remaining pieces are just spares. Because there's his head. It's a little out of proportion, but that's okay. There's a Pteranodon, which you then just plug onto the flight stand, and we're done. All right. So there's all three of them. 4 if you count the Lego Sapiens. So we've got Pteranodon longiceps, Triceratops horridus, excuse me, and of course Tyrannosaurus rex. Very cool. Well, this was fun. You got our little dude. Oh, and the Lego Sapien. Because why not? There. Now I just have to find a place to put these. Alright, well, this was fun. Thank y'all for joining me. Glad we finally got this all done. And, yeah, thanks for a fun stream. Guess I'll see you guys later. At the moment, I'm currently planning to still do some more Final Fantasy tomorrow, so join me for that. And, yeah, I guess this is me signing off. Have a good one.